Just tonight, what kind of does this do for team's confidence and coming off of that last game? And what do you really want them to take from this game?
Well, when we did what we wanted to do, which is what we did in the second half, we were much more aggressive. We got forced turnovers, got out and run, and finished much more engaged offensively and defensively. We were much better in the second half. So, like they shot 16 for 46 for 34%. I thought the first half they kind of did what they wanted to. Individually, one-on-one, they got where they kind of wanted to get to. I thought we were a lot more physical and active in the second half and kind of blew it open. And Buddy put us up in the first half and was making some shots, and we forced some turnovers, which was good. But we didn't convert real well in the first half, and we just were a little bit either sluggish or just a little bit off. But I thought the second half we were much more focused.
Dave, Nemanja, not the biggest numbers on the team, but he seemed to be involved in a lot of different ways. How did you like the way he fit in tonight?
It's good. He opens up the court with his shooting, gives De'Aaron space to play and get into the paint. We had 36 assists tonight. Part of that is because the floor is more spread and we're able to attack off the dribble and the drive. I thought Willie had a nice game. Whether sometimes those things don't show up and guys rim running as hard as he does and is a lob threat. We were able to spray the ball around the floor and get extra passes, and that's when the ball starts moving. So he did his job and did a nice job as well.
It looked like you've narrowed down some of your rotation. Would that be correct?
Yes.
What we saw tonight is probably what we're going to see early in the season, at least until Bogdanovic is healthy.
Yeah, it may or may not come out exactly like it did tonight, but it's pretty much the candidates. I think going forward, I've had a good chance to see guys in different roles, and we've got 2 more games to look at some different combinations of guys. It was not an easy group to just throw together. They haven't played a lot together with Nemanja and Frank and De'Aaron playing together. So I wanted to take a look at that, see how that looked, see how the space on the floor was. I think for Nemanja's first couple minutes was just to get out there and weren't pretty, and then after that I think it was very effective for us. And came out of nowhere to block a couple shots I did not think he was going to get to. So impressive team guy, high IQ, spaces the floor and gives our guys room to play. Anything?
How much of a statement has Frank made in these preseason games and kind of solidified himself here in your rotation?
That Frank does what Frank does. He's hard-nosed, and he's a guy that the coach always knows he can go to, and you're going to get 110% from him. He's hard-nosed and gets in the paint, and he'll fight for every inch on the court, and that's, I think, what people respect about Frank. Anything else? Thanks.